Hey everybody, are you ready to party? Are you ready to talk about Ohio congressional redistricting? I know I am. As you probably know, Ohio is a swing state, which means we're split pretty evenly between Republicans and Democrats. This is why our presidential candidates have to come here every 4 years and have their pictures taken pretending to enjoy our regional foods. So what with having a fairly even distribution of voters, you would probably assume that our soon-to-be 16 congressional districts would be split pretty evenly between the two parties, right? Boy, would you be wrong. The proposed map would have 12 Republican districts and 4 Democrat districts. That's some sassy math right there. So why is it so out of whack? Well, it's pretty simple. See, the party in power gets to draw up the districts, and the party in power in Ohio is always Republicans. So when it comes time to draw up the districts, they do some shady maneuvering to make sure that their incumbent seats are always safe, using a process called gerrymandering, which sounds like a filthy sex act, but is actually a lot less fun. This inequality is a result of the fact that while Ohio does have a lot of Democrats, most of them are concentrated around big city areas. And why are so many Dems in and around big cities? Well, one major reason is minorities tend to live in big cities. Minorities usually vote for Democrats because Republicans don't give a shit about them. I'm not saying Democrats give a whole lot more of a shit, but they do give more of a shit. And even those who don't pretend to because they like minorities voting for them. Now, as you know, once you go anywhere south in Ohio, it's like you travel through some magical wormhole. You leave civilization and suddenly re-emerge in 1960s Alabama. Y'all come down from the big city? Sort of. Cleveland. It's just like 45 minutes north of here. We don't like ideas down here. Fair enough. So what Republican congressional map makers have done here is tried to concentrate as many Democrats into as small of an area as possible in each of these oddly shaped districts to make sure that none of them spill into Republican districts, thus tainting the well and risking the chance of a potentially competitive race. In other words, undermining the very democratic process that we're all pretending to participate in. Now, my favorite district by far that they've proposed is the one way up top here that I live in. See, they were in a pickle here because there are a lot of Democrats in Cleveland and a lot of Democrats in Toledo with a lot of space in between. So here's what they decided to do. They created this hilarious snake-like district that for some reason reaches all the way along Lake Erie from Toledo to Akron. Look how skinny this district is. You pretty much have to live at a rest stop on I-90 or in a fucking lighthouse to be a citizen of this district. So now they're trying to hurry up and muscle this map through before some people notice and we decide to put it up to a voter referendum. Luckily for them, we barely care and we'll probably just let them continue to walk all over us because we're all pretty wrapped up in Dancing with the Stars.